Can you feel that? That thing that's beating your doggone chest right now. Can you feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Let's go, y'all.
Hello Madden Nation, Sgibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show. The internet's most passionate show about John Madden NFL 12 football. Kicking off with a bang, show number 127, part 3 of our 5-part series explaining the 5 steps for success. Today we're going to do a little different. We're bringing back the Zoomy Zoom today. Pretty excited about that. So today's topic, though, is going to be all about a man-beating formation. Yesterday we talked about a quick pass. On Monday we talked about a power run formation. Today we're going to talk about a man-beating formation. Now, the best routes to beat man are obviously like crossing patterns. I shouldn't say obviously. I should just say the best way to attack man coverage is with crossing patterns. Now, think that crossing patterns are things like slants, slant ins, drag routes, the stock routes like post routes, things like that. When you get inside position on a receiver, you get to face up, usually cut underneath the defender and face the quarterback. Now, crossing patterns are also great because you create natural picks and rubs by the offensive players just running through traffic. So what happens usually, so say you have two guys from opposite sides of the field running drag routes or slants, whatever have you, right? So they're coming across, and remember they have man defenders on them, and when they cross paths with each other, a lot of times their defenders will get caught in traffic, run around each other, and sometimes they get caught up. You see this all the time in the NFL, and then what happens is you just get that little extra space, you deliver the ball, and you're upfield running for the gain. So we like to use tight formation. So any type of, whether it's under center, whether it's shotgun, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's a tight formation. What I mean by tight is a compressed formation. So you could go look at your playbook and you see a lot of playbooks called like formations called like shotgun spread, single back spread, and you have 4 wide receivers. Okay, so you have 2 near the sideline, your flanker and your SC, your split end, and then you have your 2 slot receivers in the middle of the field. Now that's just a regular spread formation. There's a lot of space between the defenders and the offensive players as well. A tight formation takes all that and just kind of smushes it all together. It compresses the entire formation. So what happens is you usually have offensive players stacked on top of each other. So that's what we're going to show you today. We're going to show you from the Houston Texans playbook, the gun tight doubles on. And we're going to show you some crossing patterns, and we're going to show you why it's so effective. And then we're going to spread it out, and we're going to show you again that yes, you can still run a crossing patterns from spread formations, but the problem is it just takes a little bit longer. And with a game like Madden, with how you can generate pressure, the time is important. So that's why we like the compressed nature of tight formations. You get the route off quicker. It just overall is a better way to attack man coverage. Can't wait to get this and show it to you. Today, though, question of the day is, what is your power run formation? Have you been doing your homework? Post it in the chat below. What is your power run formation? What do you use? Maybe you're just using strong close. What are the 3 plays you're using? Let's hear. I want to talk it out, hear what you guys have to say. If you guys haven't heard also, the Red Sox are falling apart. Falling apart. Patriots are doing great, but the Red Sox had an 11-game lead, I think about a month ago, and they are just falling apart at the seams. That smash last night, Jonathan Papelbon blew the lead, and they are just falling apart at the seams, and quite frankly, I don't know what to even think about it. I just kind of sit there, take it all in, and just say, whoa, yay. So, unfortunately, I don't know if the Red Sox are going to make the playoffs. I thought it was a shoo-in, the best team in baseball, in theory, right? And then you sign Carl Crawford, signed Adrian Gonzalez, and you get nothing from Carl Crawford all year. He was out the other night with a stiff neck. Don't really understand that, but it is what it is. So let's get this in. Let's get the Zoomy Zoom in. You guys are gonna. This is a classic show here. Tell me, guys, if you like what you see. If you want me to continue doing it this way, just let me know. Look at that. That was painless. I'll do a zoom for you just because. Zoom. So now I'll zoom back out though, so you can actually have a better view of everything. Alright. So that's a pretty good view. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. So we're going to come out in the gun. We'll come out in the defense. Let's see. I need just a stock. I don't have a stock. No press. I'll have to come out in 5-2, cover 2 man. And it's got to be slower defenders on the field, but that's okay. Let's come out in the Texan cross. Now, this is what I mean by a tight formation. See how you're going to see Andre Johnson over here. He's tight. He's stacked behind this 89 receiver. That's what we call a compressed set. Now, to the right here, this is more of a balanced approach, right? This you could call this a hybrid formation because we have a tight end on the line of scrimmage, and then we have a halfback in the backfield. But then we took this wide receiver that's usually split out wide and compressed him more. So as you take a look at this play, you can see it has 2 crossing patterns over the middle of the field. One, 89 Johnson is I don't even know who that is, but he's running a drag route over the middle of the field, and Owen Daniels, the tight end, is running an angle route on top of that. And the combination of those 2 routes are more than likely sometimes can cause confusion for the man defenders, and they can also sometimes create those picks and rubs. So let's take a look at this. We're going to call hike and just see what happens. Find the open man. As you can see, we go back to instant replay. Let's see when they opened up. So here they are. Covered, 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 covered. And that was just enough. That was just enough. Owen Daniels chipped them just enough to give him that much more separation. We could have passed to Daniels as well over the middle of the field, but that's what we mean by a crossing pattern. The other thing that's nice about a crossing pattern like this is that you can get the read of who you want to throw to. So, I mean, clearly right there we want to throw to Johnson. He's got more space between them, but Owen Daniels also has space as well. Now, the other part about this play that I like a lot is that it's got a high-low read on top of the initial crossing pattern. What I mean by that is Jones on the far right is running a deep post, and so what my natural progression is, I look underneath, oh, nothing, 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 okay, I see up top, and that's when I can go up to Jones up top. That's just the natural route progression of this play. So if anything breaks down underneath, which I still had Johnson and Daniels in that situation, and I also had Andre Johnson on the outside, anything breaks down, I can go up top. It's real easy to read, it's real easy to see. That's especially effective against any type of blitz. So let me show you that again. So as you can see, get Daniels, get a little bit of separation, crossing pattern. I want to show you now what would happen, for example, say we came out and, so this is like a spread formation, right? So it is, I mean, it's not your typical spread. Not your typical spread, but let's take a look. So we're not going to use Daniels in this play because Daniels would typically he'd be a halfback, or there would be no tight end on the line of scrimmage in a typical spread formation. So let's create our own crossing pattern concept here. So we create our own passing concept. Now it just takes longer. Like now I'm there, okay, and just the pass rush got to me, and that's the point of why you want to run a tight formation to beat man-to-man coverage, because while this same type of crossing pattern combination will work so a slant over the middle and a drag underneath, it is quicker developing from a tight formation, and that's just because they're closer together. So I'll show you that again. So here it is again. Got it there now. So I still completed it, and what I'm saying is it's not bad. You can still use it. It's just it's not as quick. So let's go and count that. Let's see what it was, what the count was. Let me go to regular play. Hold on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So 3 full seconds. It took 3 full seconds. I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist, and I did not have a scientific experiment on there. I did not time that, but I counted that, right? So it's about, let's say about 3 seconds it took. Let's just see how much quicker. Let's just see how much quicker it is from the 5-2, from the tight formation. 1, 2. So that's, I mean, it's a shade over 1, almost 2 seconds. So you get a full second quicker read by running this way here. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's definitely the better way to run it. So my question to you, I'm going to pose to you, because question of the day is tomorrow will be what's your quick pass. So just get ready for Friday. What's your man beater formation going to be? So it doesn't have to be this formation. There's plenty of tight formations in the game. You can go snugs flipped. You can go. I mean, here's another tight formation. Again, get interested in what your ideas here. Single back ace close. That's a tight formation. Single back tight doubles. This is a tight formation. And you might say, well, how is that a tight formation? There's a guy split wide. Well, it's one of those hybrid formations. So you still have a compressed set here where you can take inside Johnson here, Owen Daniels, and there you have your crossing patterns. Bang. I mean, now you're ready to go. So it's a tight formation where guys are tight to the line. Remember that. Get in the lab, fellas. And as always, I don't know. Let me know what you think about this old school show, the way we had done them for over 100 episodes. Do you like it better? Do you like it cut up? Do you like it before? You know what I would do is I would tape the first half segment, then I would go in, tape the video, and then I would voice over the gameplay. Now, the one thing I thought about that was I couldn't always just freestyle with what I was talking about because the gameplay was already done and I had to voice over. So let me know what you think. Do you like the more freestyle approach in the zoomy zoom? Yeah, maybe I can clean this up a little bit better between the moving the camera and whatnot. But give me feedback. Let me know if you liked it better the other way. If you thought that was quicker, cleaner, give me some feedback. We'll talk later. And as always, guys, it is the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden NFL Football 12. And a whole lot of you, and a tiny part of me. We are changing the Madden community, one snap at a time.